Welcome to Mandrill Land. My name is Pete Richardson and I live on the Isle of Wight in England. I write songs. I write many songs. I have self-funded 5 albums under the Rainbow Mandrills name. They are Obelisk and Dome, The Diaspora Dilemma, The Loony Strawberry Moon, Mules for Mile, and the best of this past 12 months. Because of so many songs and new opportunities arising, Mandrill Land has turned to 4 different studio recording lineups, all under the one moniker of Mandrill Land. They are the first band, the Rainbow Mandrills.
We want you, every one of you. Go on, dreamers, let's wake our sleepers and madness explode. The music's left bone, let's go sing tenderly and bloom till greatness. Woo! Yeah.
And the second Mandrill band is Mandrill Soul Revival, with the new lead singer Joel.
Forget all the forces. Our souls give us the choices to set us all free. Silence all the nagging voices. My heart knows the only choice is to keep true to me. Hey, yeah.
And the third band is called Global Mandrill, led by the new singer Kevin, and that band contains a musician from each continent of the planet, making Global Mandrill.
Anything's better than nothing when you're down to your very last breath. You bring me something out of nothing. Bring God there with heart to share. Anything.
And the fourth band lineup is Frumiful, which is the first one that got us into the studio in the first place 6 years ago, so it'd be fabulous to finish that.
Bursting with such light, new views I have found. The things I am feeling will surely astound. The music, the colors, the love and the style, the beauty within me is shining all around.
Writing songs isn't the problem, but hiring the singers and musicians to finish these recording projects has started to come to the point where I need to reach out for a little assistance. And I found this great site called patreon.com here, which might be able to help us with some of this. Stay tuned. Patreon.com is a site that helps musicians and artists and writers and creative type people to help finish their projects by their fans chipping in on a monthly basis. So a little bit here and often helps fund the project. Getting the singers, the piano players, the saxophonists, the drummers. The beauty of patreon.com allows me to show you in progress the songs, not wait for the finished product like waiting for the CD or on iTunes, but actually show you updates of the songs being recorded that week and sending you the file. It's a lot way to keep the songs fresh for the fans. Let me tell you a little bit of the timeline of me and Mandrill Land. In the 1980s, all things were going fine with little Pete, all was well, and living in Birmingham and then coming down to the Isle of Wight, all was cool. Then in 1990 I got the medical condition ME, which was a huge thing in my life and still going on to this day. But in the 1990s there was no movement, I couldn't do anything. It darkened room in quietness, no movement. In 2002, whilst having acupuncture sessions, I started getting my first song lyrics coming into my brain. In 2003, I started getting enough movement in my hands again to learn the guitar, to start turning these song lyrics into actual music song for. 2004 to 2010 I was writing lots and lots of songs on the settee at home. In 2010 to 2012 I was starting to get a little bit of strength in my legs to stand and walk. Now the ME is still a big thing that affects me to this day, and is the reason why the Mandrill Band isn't a live gigging band but more of a studio band to record all these songs for the health reasons. But we're getting there, we're going on, we're making the music. In 2012, when I could get into Carl's Bad Cow Studios, I went and started recording the Rainbow Mandrills with other local Isle of Wight musicians, and it really launched into the Rainbow Mandrills to make these albums then. Once I could get the piano players, drummers, singers, Joe, Georgie, all that great things. Now half of the young kids in the Rainbow Mandrills now have actually left the Isle of Wight and they're following their dreams all over on the mainland in England, and hopefully having great success and everything. They keep coming back to do things, but I had to branch out to make Mandrill Land into different things where I could be consistently recording new stuff, which is why Mandrill Soul Revival with Joel and Global Mandrill with Kevin have come into their own now to make multiple album projects with these guys as well. These notepads here contain a lot of the Rainbow Mandrill songs, and most of these have yet to be heard. This is like the Old Testament. Most of these songs have never been heard, but they've all been in progress and need help finishing. All these songs and the new book of Mandrill. All these songs yet to be heard, and all it needs singing, or they've been half sung, but it needs the drummers and stuff to help finish them. And then last month I found this pad, which I haven't seen for ages, and it's a bunch of songs I've written in between 2006 and 2007, and I thought I really need to hear what these songs sound like instead of just seeing them in the book, because they've never been sung before by anybody that can sing, because I'm no singer. But all these songs, they're ready to go too. So I'm thinking that Joel and Kevin are probably already backed up too much with the Mandrill songs to do, so I might need to find another singer for that, for these projects that might be called like Baby Mandrills. And then I thought, I'm never going to be able to afford all this out of my savings. So I thought patreon.com might be a good place to help. So it's time to let some of these songs that have been sitting around for up to 15 years, and some songs that have been born this week, get out into the big wide world when they're finished. But a way to get that to happen is letting some of you, the real hardcore Mandrill fans, come in and see the inner workings of the progress with a weekly video diary of all the things that are happening now, each week, that's happening in Mandrill Land to make these songs actually happen. The subscription from the patreon.com will go 100% on all of the recordings by the sax men, the singers, the piano players, and you will see this happening on the video diary. I thank you so much for your support. Enjoy the Mandrill music.